In a cozy burrow beneath an ancient oak tree lived a small bunny named Luna. Her soft gray fur was as fluffy as dandelion seeds, and her ears were as gentle and pink as spring flower petals. Each evening, as the sun painted the sky in soft shades of lavender and gold, Luna would wiggle her tiny nose and breathe in the sweet forest air. One peaceful evening, as the first stars began to twinkle above the treetops, Luna noticed something magical. The forest seemed different, bathed in a gentle silver light that made everything sparkle like morning dew. The moon was full and round, casting a soft glow through the leaves that danced slowly in the evening breeze. Luna hopped out of her burrow, her paws landing softly on the cool grass. The moss beneath her feet felt like the softest blanket, and the evening air wrapped around her like a warm hug. She watched as fireflies began to emerge, their gentle lights floating through the air like tiny stars that had come down to play among the trees. As she ventured further into the moonlit forest, Luna discovered a beautiful meadow filled with flowers that seemed to glow in the moonlight. Blue forget-me-nots nodded their sleepy heads, while white clover flowers released their sweet, honey scent into the night air. Luna gently touched each flower with her nose, taking in their soothing fragrance. A wise old owl named Oliver watched from his perch in a nearby tree. His feathers were as soft as clouds, and his golden eyes held all the warmth of sunset. "Good evening, little one," he cooed softly. "Are you enjoying the magic of the night garden?" His voice was as gentle as falling leaves. Luna nodded, feeling completely safe in the presence of the kind owl. "Everything looks so different in the moonlight," she whispered. "It's as if the forest has put on its silver pajamas and is getting ready for sleep." Oliver smiled, his eyes twinkling like stars. Together, they watched as other nighttime friends began to emerge. A family of deer stepped quietly through the meadow, their movements as fluid as flowing water. Little field mice scurried softly through the grass, gathering seeds for their bedtime snack. Even the crickets seemed to play a special lullaby, their gentle chirping mixing with the soft rustling of leaves. As Luna explored, she found a small stream that trickled through the meadow. The water moved so slowly and peacefully that it looked like liquid moonlight. She sat beside it, watching the tiny ripples make patterns that reminded her of sweet dreams dancing on the surface. A gentle breeze carried the scent of sleepy flowers and fresh pine needles. Luna's eyelids began to feel heavy as she listened to the stream's quiet song. Oliver glided down from his branch and settled nearby, his presence as comforting as a favorite bedtime story. "Would you like to hear about the moon's secret garden?" Oliver asked, his voice barely louder than a whisper. Luna nodded sleepily as she nestled into a patch of soft moss. The owl began to tell her about how the moon tends to her garden of stars each night, planting dreams that bloom in the hearts of sleeping forest creatures. As Oliver spoke, Luna watched the moonflowers slowly open their petals, releasing their sweet nighttime perfume. Each blossom seemed to hold a different dream within its silvery center. Some held dreams of floating on clouds, others of dancing with butterflies, and some of snuggling in warm burrows with loved ones. The night grew deeper, and Luna's adventures began to wind down like a gentle lullaby coming to its end. She felt peaceful and content, knowing it was time to return to her cozy home. Oliver offered to guide her back, floating silently above her as she hopped along the moonlit path. When they reached her burrow, Luna turned to thank her new friend. "Will I see you again?" she asked with a sleepy smile. Oliver nodded gently. "The night garden welcomes all dreamers, little one. Sweet dreams await you whenever you wish to visit." Luna snuggled into her soft bed of dried grass and flower petals, feeling warm and safe. She could still hear the crickets' lullaby and the whisper of the breeze through the leaves. As her eyes grew heavy, she remembered all the peaceful moments of her adventure: the glowing flowers, the trickling stream, and the gentle presence of her new friend Oliver. The moon continued to shine her silver light through the entrance of Luna's burrow, creating patterns that danced softly on the walls, like sweet dreams coming to life. Luna's breathing became slow and steady, matching the peaceful rhythm of the sleeping forest. She drifted off to sleep, carrying the magic of the night garden in her heart, knowing that peaceful adventures and gentle dreams would always be waiting for her beneath the smiling moon. As the night deepened, the forest settled into its own peaceful slumber. The flowers closed their petals, the crickets softened their song, and even the stars seemed to twinkle more slowly. Luna slept soundly in her cozy burrow, dreaming of moonlit meadows and the gentle wisdom of her friend Oliver, while the forest watched over her with its quiet, loving presence.